That Wolves match was really a tough one. I mean, you could imagine dropping points during the week to a team that is nearly that is already that's a least in the league. But I know it happens. I think one of the mistake in that match is for me. I would say Ateta taking off Gyökeres in that match wasn't a very good decision for as a gunner. I mean, I haven't watched Gyökeres when he was in Sporting Lisbon. So one of the mistakes I would say Ateta made in that match, me as a Ghana fan, is taking off Gyökeres because even though when Gyökeres is not scoring, he's playing. I'll call him a bull. He's a machine. He can go for 90 minutes, and when Gyökeres is there in the opponent defense, they would not they would not get out. I mean, obviously, and he keeps them the way he keeps the ball. But you could compare to when Gabriel Jesus came in. I mean, the effect wasn't there. They were just throwing long balls, and it was really a tough one. He wasn't really helping. And some silly, I mean, communication issues and errors, individual errors from the players cost us that match. But I would say, as well as I would say, in terms of the communication as well, I mean, a long ball into the box, David Raya and Gabriel contesting for the same ball, I believe it should have been a communication. I know the boys have seen all this. It was a tough night for me, watching that match. I remember I finished watching that match. I switched off the TV. I just went to bed. It was a tough night because if you say, when Manchester City is breathing down your neck with the form they are in, no matter what, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. So obviously the Wolves match, I'm still very much on the Wolves match. I know the boys' mentality are still very much there, and yeah, we can always bounce back. The City that I've watched in a couple of matches in this season has not really been the City Manchester City of a couple of years back. So obviously it's a tough one, but obviously I'm just looking at the response, and today has been one of the best days of my life as an Arsenal fan. You get what I mean? Going to Tottenham today, the pressure is there. We need the 3 points. They are fighting relegation. They just appointed an interim manager, Tudor. All sort of bottling in the press conferences. A whole lot of rival fans calling us all sort of names. This is why Arsenal usually bottle it. We've done it. They've been second for 3 seasons. Hope they are not going to go this season second again. All sort of banter everywhere. But for me, I just felt like, what? This is the time we really need to rally around the boys. We need to give them our support. We really need to let them know in this, we are in together. We as fans, we're going to support this team, come rain, come shine. And for me, really, when I saw the first 11 today, I know some people said, why did Eze start ahead of Odegaard? And for me, I just felt like, what, this is the game that Eze usually performs. You remember the first leg at the Emirates, he scored an hat-trick in that game. It was like Eze owns Tottenham Hotspur. And, we showed up, the boys showed up from the kickoff. It was, we were going for it. We were dominating possession. I think at that point in time, it was about Arsenal had about 74 possession. They had about 26. Arsenal was really going for it. We were putting the balls in the right play. Bukayo Saka is putting all the pressure on, and the guys are doing their thing. And from nowhere, we got the ball in. Saka put the ball in, and Eze just bounces the ball. It goes into the net. We score the first goal. Then again, we are back to the individual errors that cost us the points in the Wolves match, which obviously Rice at that point in time should be clearing off his box, but not like trying to dribble to Tottenham player. And you are playing away with all the pressure, with the fans, with the noise and everything. They are behind them. You can't. But what happened? It happens. They lose possession and they scored. And I mean, for me, I felt like as an Arsenal fan, you see that probably nerves are going to creep in. But you could see the reaction from Declan Rice. He just told the boys, what has happened has happened. We need to get back. We can do this. And unfortunately, we didn't take most of our chances in the first half, I would say, because Arsenal dominated the first half. We just didn't take our chances. And I mean, that's how they all. But I haven't watched that first half. We were expecting a reaction in the second half, and we got exactly with the reaction we were expecting. A good pass from Jurien Timber, nice shot in, bam, from Gyökeres, and you could see the celebration like this. Obviously, that's the celebration we always want to say. Yeah, Tottenham, Spossy. We got another opportunity around 61 or 62 minutes, and this is just, a good pass to Bukayo. He couldn't, unfortunately, the defender was able to defend, but he got back to Eze and he put it in the net, and that was 3-1. And for me, at that point in time, I just felt, well, we are winning this, no more pressure. The pressure is off. Now we can go and just play our football. Yes, they make few substitution. We did the same. And it was just that. Bucharest today was amazing, masterclass. And that's why I would say, for me as an Arsenal fan, whatever happens in the rest of the games in the running that we're going to have, Arteta should not take Bucharest off. I don't care what anyone says. For me, that I've watched him, I remember when he was in Sporting, they would never take him off. Even though if he's not scoring a goal, but where you could see his effect when he's in that team compared to when Gabriel Jesus came. I'm not saying there are matches that Gabriel Jesus wouldn't come in, but in the runnings that we've got for that Premiership match, I would plead and I would beg Arteta should not take off Gyökeres. We need him. He plays the 90 minutes. We need his energy. We need everything. And you could see it today, guys, two good goals, quality goal. The first one was great. The second one was, the confidence was growing, and he got the man of the match, which was well deserved. Eze got 2 goals. Now in 2 matches, Eze has scored 5 goals against Spurs. Spurs. North London is red. It has always been red, and we showed them today. Today we are not rivals. We won the game, and it was good. And for me, Chelsea is up next. We're going to give it to them.